Go. Let's get to it. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. Hopefully y'all are locking in. Like I always say, if you're not, I don't care what you do, go get your ass in there and do something. Do something. Stop making excuses for yourself. Stop having conversations with yourself if it's negotiations. That's a good way to put it. Because you know damn well, if you gotta really think and go back and forth, you know what you should be doing already. More than likely, right? So get to it. But yeah, today we had back and then legs. Today is gonna be a much lower strain on the body than the last 2 days have been. Not gonna necessarily, well, you could say easier, right? Just because you don't feel like, honestly, I mean, do I really have to explain the difference in the feelings going through a crazy arm day versus a crazy back or a crazy leg day? It's just not even comparable, you know what I mean? This is actually, to me, usually the most boring lift. Like, I go through motions, I still push myself and make sure that I'm not really leaving anything on the table, but I can't tell you I'm having as much fun as I would be having if I was doing chest, back, or legs, honestly. Even though legs can be pretty diabolical, so it's a lot more fun than just doing arms. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna do what? You're gonna extend your triceps and you're gonna curl your biceps. You're not gonna do anything else other than that when it comes to arms. But we got total war, and probably gonna double scoop, even though I probably shouldn't. You know, I'm trying to turn up and enjoy this workout, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna double scoop. Then we're gonna stretch out a little bit, because if y'all saw yesterday's quad day, just, man, everything is cooked at the moment. But if I could be here after that day, more than likely, bro, you could be working out today, right? And you don't got to be getting jacked. If you want to do whatever you want to do, if you want to get better with cardio, if you want to do calisthenics, if you want to do yoga, whatever it is, just don't be a lazy fuck, bro. That's all I'm pretty much saying. But let's go ahead and throw this shit back, and we're going to lock in. That was a good timing. So, y'all seen the phone fall, and it's because we're using one of these sticky things right now, but let's go ahead and try to stick that back on. Let's fucking get it. If you want to grow your triceps, load that shit up. If you don't, don't.
Your little mood.
Come on. Boo. 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 Oh. Oh. Come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker. Normally wouldn't bump Fetty for the workout, but man, he just got out, and yeah, it's pretty refreshing.
This is gonna be the third set of these, and then we're gonna move on to a different tricep movement, or we'll jump into biceps and swing back around to triceps. Don't really matter, we're gonna get the work in regardless. Pissing me off, bro. So we're gonna move on to preacher curls, but if you have a preacher curl setup, cool. If you don't, if you have a flat bench and you have an incline bench, that's all you need to do preacher curls. So set it up like this and then curl, bro. Ah, fucking legs cramping on me. Oh, come on! Fuck! Oh, man, fuck. One of the biggest things I'm gonna say for preacher curls though is during your reps, actively thinking about bringing your elbows together and squeezing. That's like the best cue I could honestly give you for those. Fucking cold.
How are you surviving on shorts?
Go!
In the style, I mean, the style for you. You're not gonna make if that's a remake. It's not gonna be top ten.
Yeah, I would. Did they do that back?
Yeah. Dog, I'm gonna be real follow too. If they did it, then like.
Oh man. Come on. Come on, motherfucker.
The best cue I could give y'all for biceps, this is pretty much going to be any bicep movement you do, is locking your elbows in front of your lats, putting all the stress and all the tension on just your biceps. Alright, that's gonna wrap up arm day. And let's go ahead before my phone dies. Well, it already died. I had to hurry up and put it on charge. So not even right directly after pump we're filming this, but don't really matter, right? 3 sets of skull crushers, 2 sets of tricep push downs, heavy push downs, 3 sets of preacher curls, which remember, lock them elbows in, keep them in front of your lats where you can really focus on putting all the tension on your biceps, and then 2 sets of heavier cable curls. So 5 sets of each. Honestly, I don't really know how much more you should really do, or if it really matters if you should do a little more, a little less. I think you just got to kind of push yourself, listen to your body, and bring yourself as close to failure as you can. Without, obviously I'm not saying do that on certain exercises where the risk of injury is high. But if you could do that shit and not risk injury, why wouldn't you? Like, tell me, why would you leave anything in the tank? And I understand a deload week, I understand those type of things. But I'm talking about when you're training with intensity, why even leave anything on the table? But that's up to you though, you know what I mean? But anyway, we're gonna go ahead, let's hurry up and do a quick pump check. I built them horseshoes by the day, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna wrap up for the lift for the day. We get to feel a little bigger than we normally are for like 20 minutes. I always say that. And just a reminder, whatever you got going on, whoever you got in your life, for one, make sure you got the right people on your side, people that are gonna bring you up and not down, because at the end of the day, you are your thoughts, you are the people you're around. And just try to find people to push you. Try to find like-minded people. If, of course, if your mind's in the right place. If it ain't, work on that shit, man. Because at the end of the day, like I always say this, the biggest battle is you versus you. It ain't you versus whoever. That's all distractions. That is all distractions. Don't let anybody veer you off that path. You focus on you. And, you keep your loved ones close. And you treat the people who treat you right. Right. Don't be around people who's bringing you down now. That shit is not to sound corny, not any of that shit. But like, real talk, bro. Focus. Lock it in. and just watch the progress. You know what I mean? That is where we're gonna leave it. Ricky Rilla's out. Y'all subscribe, like, comment. Show you boys some love. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. And I'm gonna catch you on the next one.